Greetings, mortals. I am the Fallen Shogun, and welcome to another Who's That Indie, where hopefully my voice is being picked up better. A few of my last videos have been quiet. Welcome to Ritual Crown of Horns, which calls itself a combination of Horde, run and gun, and base defense. It is not. This is a Horde survival game where you're defending a objective. Every mission has you defend an objective. Every mission is on an extremely small, cramped map full of enemies, so you can't really run and gun because you can't get too far away from your charge. Because if they kill the witch, you lose. You are Face McFacerson, who died because he's fighting the cult and then got resurrected by the witch to save her so she can purify things. There is a storyline, I kind of a bit meh about it. About the cult, if you go against them, they decide to kill you, and 1 in every 2 people in the whole of America is a cultist. So you're fighting half of America, which is cultists. And as far as I can tell, these cultists are minotaurs. So yeah, let's get into it. So you got a character, you can carry 3 weapons with you. This is the God of Guns. I have 4 weapons unlocked. It looks like there's only 8 total, but we'll see. You can only carry 3 at any one time, so I have a pistol, a shotgun and a crossbow. Just unlocked the crossbow. This person over here gives you gear, which you can buy, as you can see. A different thing. This gives you extra bullet chambers, which I'm going to pick up, I guess. Oh, I don't have enough horns. And the witch over here is storylining. I don't really care. So yeah, you move around a map of the world, as you can see. Oh, of America, as you can see. And everywhere time you unlock something, you clear the ley line. So obviously over here is the frozen waters. Let's go to here. So this would give me a spinning wormhole spell. This will give me the sign of Truqueta. Let's do this. So I've only unlocked a few things. Acidic puddles after death. Okay. So yeah. As you can see, I am again defending things. Only this time, I'm now defending 2 things. So, aiming, you have to hold down the right mouse, as you can see. You get a skull over their heads. When you get a skull over their head, it means you do extra damage, but that means you have to aim for longer. Am I about to lose already? Oh, no. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty much defend the witch. It's not run and gun, because you have to aim. If you don't aim, you move faster. But the enemies are trying to destroy these walls. And I can't just go do what I like, because I have to save the witch. The game's been out now for about a month. It's already in. And I lost. Did I? Oh no, she teleported to a new place. That's a new one. Okay. Look at this. I have to defend this. You're new. Okay, use my one and only spell. Look at it, the little ones die. Only 1 blast. Look at everything. So the witch will occasionally drop abilities. It's very much twin stick shooter. You know, you aim, you shoot. But you only have 3 weapons. And it's not run and gun. Because it also says you should be thinking tactically. You don't really think tactically. You just pick whichever weapon is good. Like, look, they're already in. This is the game. Like, I'll be honest, it controls really well. The sounds are alright, it controls well, the graphics are pretty eh. Let's go over here then. So this will give me 3 short dash, slower souls, and the SO shotgun, which is greater range. Yeah, sure, why not? As you can see at the bottom, some weapons of piercing effect, yep. Okay. Torch train get derailed, so Trickstress, the Witch, the Trickster, someone's called Good Child. Like I say, I've died, I've been resurrected. Oh, I can teleport, okay. But every mission revolves around you defending the witch to the death against hordes. It says they're cultists, but if you actually look at them, they look like minotaurs. I think they're just cultists wearing heads, but you know. Let's go over here and have a look. But this is what the game is. So there isn't really much running and gunning, because running and gunning would mean you could escape and move around. You are very much tethered to one place. Like obviously certain enemies will charge you, the rest go straight for the witch. Okay, I need to get a health thing. I'm using the crossbow. So you can dash. Each dash requires 1 soul. You get the souls and the blue things you get from killing enemies. Like I said, if you aim, you get the red skull, which does significantly more damage. You can one-shot all of the weaklings. But that involves not shooting for a bit. And with the massive amounts of enemies on the screen, you can't really afford that. Not shooting for even 1 second requires you to have a lot less enemies on the screen. But there you are. So yeah, it's very much fight to the death against a massive horde of enemies which don't really change too much. And they all look very similar. Like, there's obviously different coloured ones like the red, the yellow and so on, but they mostly all look the same. Look at this. Let the yellow ones explode. So I'm using all of my abilities which require 15 souls each time. So yeah, you really do have to continuously use souls. You can of course dodge through things that also uses souls. But yeah, you very much are always on the back foot. So it's got positive reviews apparently, but it's very much wave survival horde mode. Come on. I know lots of other games just do it better. Okay, I imagine maybe how it looks is good. Like there's not many Wild West games which do this kind of thing. Okay, and once you do that, once you get to like your final 2.5 minutes, she does a big burst and you clear the area. So that's what you're doing. Commend you, Evelyn. I didn't see that coming, but we made it out unscathed. Follow the ley lines. So we're following the ley lines, fighting the cult, clearing the ley lines, and cleansing them of their evil cultist filth. That's mostly what the story is. Obviously there's a bit more gruffness going on too. That is literally what it is. There's obviously challenge maps too, that's it. Can buy a hat, free short dash, slower souls. Greater range with a shotgun, yeah, why not? Got plenty of hats now, okay. And then we move on. That's the game. So now we can get the Dead Soul, which is a different kind of explosive. The right weapon for each situation. Of the automatic reload. You're jinxed, friend. You've met good child. Okay. So you don't aim. Not getting an aim. That's my aim. 5 minutes. Uh-oh. But yeah, as you can see, most of the enemies are the same. And they do feel a lot more like Minotaurs than cultists. So I can't shoot through them, so I have to do this. There we are. But yeah, it is... like, mostly, because of what the enemies are, you only find like a couple of them a challenge. The challenge isn't the enemies, it's the fact that there's just thousands of them, and you can't hide or move. You have to come back to this. I think it'd be a much more fun Horde mode if the Horde chased after you and then just go after this, which you have to protect, because it really does limit you. A lot. An awful lot. Because even though it's only like 3-4 minutes per time, it just feels like a lot of time and effort. Rituals being sabotaged. Rush through the infernal portals to destroy them. Cool. So now I have to go other places. Well, yeah, it's like busybody work, which is trying to make you think that you're doing lots of things, but in reality, all you're really doing is defending one spot, but you're also doing it while, you know, trying not to die. You don't have any kind of base defense. There is no tower defense, base defense mode. You aren't putting anything down. You just happen to be in a place which has stuff on it. What it boils down to. You just happen to be near a place which has walls. Where did this lot come from? Continue reload. There's not even a portal out here. Where'd they all suddenly come from? Come on. I don't know if I can recommend it, honestly. Because it's... while it looks alright, you know, because of the style, like, the enemies are very similar. Like, this guy is just a slightly faster version of these guys. What's happening now? More of them! Oh my god. Yeah, it just feels it feels like a long time. I've only been doing this mission for like 3.5 minutes, but the levels feel like they outstay their welcome, which they shouldn't do. Because it's only been played for 3.5 minutes. Because you're fighting the same 2,000 or 3,000 enemies. You're fighting the same enemies over and over who are ignoring you mostly. You're not really doing much. They're not attacking you. They'll attack you if you're in the way. But most of you are fighting maybe 1 or 2 enemies. Oh my god. And there's hundreds of things which are in the way which you have to come back and deal with. It's just badly designed. Oh, maybe some of you like that. That's entirely your choice. But this is not a game which lends itself well to someone thought through. It'd be more fun if the witch followed you, or if you could do things with it. But because I'm having to be stuck here, yeah, because I'm having to be stuck here fighting with the witch, I'm literally tethered. This isn't running and gunning, this is standing still and hoping for the best right now. There we go. Yeah, I wouldn't really call it running and gunning. I'm literally holding a doorway. And it's not really a base defense because I can't put anything in the doorway. So it's very hard to really say exactly what this is. But yeah, I think... Not sure what I think. There we go. Now, second one. You can throw explosives right in front of you, aiming directly at the enemy. Good. Let's go and see what's on this side. Change to Purgatory. That's where the road begins. Let me guess. You know, fall into a circle. Yes. And yeah, we're back into defending this place again. See, I can literally get in these guys' faces and they can't just ignore me. So they're just almost like a countdown timer, I guess. So a living countdown timer, which just gets in your way. The only really annoying ones are the jumpers. And I guess the explosive ones when they get too close. But there are so many that wiping them out on one side just means there's more of them on another side. So yeah, I cannot really recommend this. Like, obviously I can dodge. I know I've got a dodge ability. At least their shields are becoming more powerful. Can't even damage these anymore. So the enemies do get tougher. But again, they're not really a good kind of tough. Yeah, not really a good kind of tough. Because they're not... They're more meat shields. Hundreds of them attack. Slowly. I don't know. What was that game? There was a game which did really good horde modes with zombies. Like Red Nation or something. I'd highly recommend getting Red Nation. Now that's a game which did horde mode. Horde mode survival run and gunning well. Thousands upon thousands of bosses thrown in. And they attacked you. That did it really well. But yeah, as you can see, it's more time consuming than anything to fight these things. Because when you're not shooting one side, there'll be loads at the other side. It's not like it matters. Because obviously I've cleared all this area out. There's be loads more in the other area I haven't even got to yet. It is just an organic timer. Let me guess. Yep. So yeah, I can't really recommend it myself. It's not that exciting to me at all. But maybe you've enjoyed what you've seen. Maybe you want to get it up. Links will always be in the description downstairs. Maybe you do want to see it. Personally, I am not going to be playing this more. I was actually had great expectations. Because I like the style. I like what was going on with it. But being tethered kind of kills all the fun. Like, imagine having hundreds of these creatures charging you. And you having to retreat back into a house. You can't retreat into the house. Because you're not the target of them. This is. And this doesn't move. No matter where you go, they will ignore you. And there is nothing you can really put down. So yeah, it's out. It exists. If you want to get it, you can. But like I said, Red Nation is another game I definitely recommend. And there you are. But yeah, either way, I've been the Fallen Shogun. This has been another first impression. It's been Ritual Crown of Horns. It's out now. It exists. And links, like I say, will be in the description downstairs below. I mean, it plays well. It looks alright. The style, like the atmosphere it's going for, is interesting. The gameplay, not so much. There are better Horde and survival games out there. Especially if you're having to defend a central area. Having something which can help you out would be pretty good. But yeah, either way, I've been the Fallen Shogun. This has been another Who's That Indie? Bringing strategic, tactical and survival games straight to your face holes. Ciao for nows. Be awesome, be epic, be seeing.